Hey, what's up, everyone? I wanted to go over the trades for today. Uh, First things first, I just wanted to really bring home that how things that go on in your daily life can affect how your trading is, and you can bring that into your trading day. So, this morning I had a lot of things on my mind and things that I had to take care of, and that came out in my trading, but I was aware and I was able to turn it around. But so let's jump right into my first trade I took on DKNG. I took this for opening range breakout. Uh, it popped up, and this it just lacked conviction. I just didn't feel confident in this trade, and I ended up getting out. Well, I got in at 51.57, and I ended up getting out at 51.71. I just built on this trade, just lack of conviction. And I realized that. And I just sat back and I waited for another opportunity on this trade. So we got it popped up, came back, pulled back, and I marked the high of the channel. And as we broke back over it, I took another entry. We tried to push up, and then once we closed back below the channel and made a new low, I just stopped out. The trade was just technically dead for me, so I killed it. Uh, like I said, this trade right here, this I just got shook out. Had I stayed with this and stuck to my stop and stuck to my targets, I would have at least probably got a base hit out of this, and it would have been uh, a nice little trade to take to start off the day. But instead, I ended up getting like pretty much a break-even trade, and then this trade was a loss, a smaller loss since I stopped out on my technical stop, but still a loss. So at this point, I realized that I was not trading like myself. So I started to walk away. Ended up talking to my wife for a little while and just explaining how I felt, what was going on in my head, and she kind of helped me just talk through it, and it was just good to express it. And then I was able to come back with a clearer head and was able to get a trade on SQ. Uh, SQ, you can see this was the opening range. It did put in a new high, but then it sold off hard. It went red on the day, and then we got down to the 200. It bounced around there for a while. Then once we put in this low and it closed under the 200, I marked this as the low of the channel. Played around for a while. It tried to push up, and then as we came back down, we closed back under the 200. And as we broke through that level, uh, that channel, I got short at 152.13. I was able to get a cover at 151.13 and another cover at 150.13. And then I had to stop out at break even. Uh, this was an excellent trade. My execution was on point. I give myself an A for this one. This trade I took on DKNG. This was horrible execution. I give this myself an F, at least on the first one. The second one was a more clean setup. But I don't understand why I just couldn't stick with the trade. I just wasn't mentally there. And I don't know if it has something to do with this strong candle at the open that I felt that it didn't have that much room to go, uh, or that this stock is a pretty recent IPO. Uh, there's a lot of things just going on that I just had to kill the trade and walk away. I know listening to Mark Douglas, one of the seven principles is I completely accept the risk or I'm willing to let go of the trade. And I live by those seven principles. So I just killed it. And then this trade was a good trade. I waited for the channel break, got in, and I just had to stop out on my technical stop once we closed back below that level. Uh, and then this was an excellent trade. Execution was on point. I'm glad I was able to walk away and come back with a clear head and ended up getting a good, decent trade. So a green day for me, small green day, but I'll take it. Uh, Tomorrow I'll just come back in with a clear head and ready to make some good trades. Thank you once again for checking in with me. I'll catch you guys in the next one.